Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z's attorney, is speaking out and disassociating Jay-Z from any sort of real relationship or bond with Sean Diddy Combs. He also expects that these SA allegations against Jay-Z filed by Tony Busby will be dismissed after the alleged victim had many inconsistencies within her story. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So as you know, we've been following this Jay-Z story since it broke while I was still in London. Basically, this was a lawsuit that was filed back in October, and it had an unnamed other celebrity that are a 13-year-old girl with Sean Diddy Combs. Since then, that lawsuit was updated and Jay-Z's name was added. Well, since then, we've had a lot of information, including an NBC News interview with the alleged victim, who admits to inconsistencies within her story, which led to Jay-Z and his attorney releasing their own statements. As you recall, when Jay-Z was originally named, he released a full statement, which we were surprised almost immediately after, dogging out Tony Busby, saying that Tony Busby is a, quote, lawyer, an ambulance chaser, trying to discredit him as an attorney. We also found out, because of this back and forth between Jay-Z and Tony Busby, that Jay-Z was the unnamed high-profile celebrity that was suing Tony Busby, accusing him of trying to extort him. Well, since then, Jay-Z's attorney, who is the same attorney that we saw speak out during the Jaguar Wright Piers Morgan interview, this is the same attorney. Well, now he's speaking out in regards to getting this case dismissed. According to ABC News, they says Jay-Z's lawyer doubled down on claims of his client's innocence on Monday while disputing the timeline behind a accusation that has been leveraged against the music industry titan. They said Alex Spiro, the lawyer representing Sean Jay-Z Carter, as he faces a civil lawsuit alongside fellow music mogul Sean Diddy Combs, held a press briefing with hand-picked reporters in New York City on Monday. In that briefing, Spiro outlined what he says are inconsistencies in the timeline account of Jay-Z's accuser, who was 13 years old at the time of the alleged SA. The plaintiff, who claims in her lawsuit Jay-Z and Sean Combs assaulted her at the after-party at the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000, quote, has acknowledged inconsistencies within her account. However, she has stood by her allegations. Spiro says obviously Jay-Z did not are a child. He added that he expects the case to be dismissed. He says, if it's not, eventually this will all crumble, because it can't possibly have happened mathematically. You don't even need witnesses. They don't have any witnesses because this never happened, and you don't need witnesses because the time doesn't work. There is literally photographic evidence that proves that this could not have happened. Spiro said that according to the accuser's account, she arrived at the residence, mingled with several celebrities, had a drink, and was SA'd twice, fought with Sean Diddy Combs, and then left the residence in a 37-minute period. She had 37 minutes to possibly do this even under their account. Okay, he said. And of course, the biggest problem perhaps of all is that there's photographs putting Mr. Combs and Mr. Carter at different places. Not in a White House during the 37 minutes. So when I tell you that it's not just that this story is a lie and that it's not true, it's provably, demonstrably false. This never happened. Spiro pointed out several parts of the accuser's timeline that he says cannot be factual, asserting the following. The home where she says that the assault occurred 20 minutes from Radio City Music Hall, Spiro claims it does not exist, and Jay-Z was photographed at a VMAs after party inside a club. Sean Combs and Jennifer Lopez were photographed at two commercial clubs after the VMAs, and Jennifer Lopez did an outfit change after the VMAs. The victim claimed that she spoke with musician Benji Madden at the after party. He was not there. He was on tour in the Midwest. The victim claimed that she watched the VMAs from a jumbotron outside the awards. MTV did not have a permit for a jumbotron in 2000, according to NYPD and a producer of the show. The victim claims she approached limos outside the VMAs, but the street was blocked off and there was an Eminem performance on the street. The victim claims her father picked her up from the gas station and drove her home without. NBC News reports her father does not remember this, lived 5 hours away at the time. The victim claims a friend drove her to Manhattan after sneaking out of a window. It could not have been corroborated, and the alleged friend is supposedly deceased. Spiro said that Jay-Z is upset by the accusations levied against him in the lawsuit. He says he's upset that somebody would be allowed to do this, that would make a mockery of the system like this. He's upset that this distracts and dissuades real victims from coming forward. He's upset that his kids and his family have to deal with this. He added that Jay-Z knew Sean Combs professionally, but Mr. Carter has nothing to do with Mr. Combs' case or Mr. Combs. They knew each other professionally for a number of years. Just like in all professions, people know each other at the musical awards. They support each other.
He would be allowed to do this. It would make a mockery of the system like this. He's upset that this distracts and dissuades real victims from coming forward. He's upset that his kids and his family have to deal with this. He's upset, and he should be upset.
Will Mr. Carter say anything more specifically about Mr. Combs? He didn't really address him in his statement, but anything since outlets and internet speculation have tried to affiliate the two of them, he didn't really, in his statement, specifically say anything about any of the allegations.
I mean, Mr. Carter has nothing to do with Mr. Combs' case or Mr. Combs. They knew each other professionally for a number of years, just like in all professions. People know each other. At the music awards, they support each other. If you go to the NBA All-Star game, they support each other. That's just how professions work. There is no closer association between any of them. That's also a matter of fiction. That's all that there is. He doesn't know anything about the charges or allegations against him. He has nothing to do with that case.
That's where Alex Spiro doesn't necessarily lose me, but I'm sort of, if you've seen Jay-Z and Sean Diddy Combs' relationship over the years, it wasn't just a business relationship. These guys look like bros, okay? And everyone is still very much suspicious as to why Jay-Z decided to cancel this year's pre-Grammy Rock Nation brunch that he has been doing for several years. This all happened after Cassie made her accusations. So it seemed as if some people thought that he was distancing himself even back then from Sean Diddy Combs, because normally Sean Diddy Combs was at these events. And if you look just through the internet itself, there are a lot of pictures with Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z. And look, we understand in these industry events, people take pictures with people. I've been the proponent of telling you guys, just because someone has been at a Diddy party doesn't mean that they were engaging in any of this illegal activity or debauchery. However, Jay-Z and Sean Combs do not just look like, they were just taking a photo to take a photo. They have taken many photos of them laughing and toasting and celebrating and all kinds of things. If anything, there's probably more photos with Jay-Z and Diddy than there are with Jay-Z and his own wife, Beyonce. But okay. So in an email statement to the Associated Press on Monday, the lawyer representing the alleged victim, Tony Busby, said that the woman has been referred to him by another law firm and vetted by 4 attorneys from his firm. He says, courts exist to resolve factual disputes. Our clients remain adamant about her claim. ABC News has reached out to Busby for comment. Last month, Jay-Z attempted to have the woman's identity revealed or the suit dismissed. However, a judge ruled that she had sufficient cause to remain anonymous. Her case was originally filed in October against Sean Combs, as you recall. At the time, Jay-Z was only identified as the pseudonym Celebrity A. His identity was revealed when a civil lawsuit was brought against him in December. He doesn't know anything about the charges or allegations against him, Spiro continued. He has nothing to do with that case. Guys, I want to know your reaction to this update. Jay-Z's attorney feels as if the judge will dismiss this. We've listed all the inconsistencies from this alleged victim's allegations against Jay-Z. But do you think that where there's smoke, there might be some fire? We shall see. Guys, as always, let's continue this conversation in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll